get tempo. Who you fools? Don't worry, don't jump.
People really fucking love sports, don't they? You wouldn't believe how excited fucking people were just to come watch the motherfucking Rams team throw that ball around. They was just practicing today. And people was out there with their fucking crazy hats with the horns, and they was doing all kind of colorful shit, like coming out like full on cheerleaders just for the practice. Like, nobody ever gets that excited to go to a comedy show or a fucking a play at a theater. Like, do you think that fucking people get excited and want to go sit in on a play's rehearsal? Do they want to go watch actors rehearse for a play or a movie? Or do they want to go to the sound check for comedians and hear them talk shit and ramble? No. I think I'm in the wrong business. People fucking love athletes. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's like they're reliving their high school dreams when they thought they was gonna go pro, but it didn't happen. So they like living vicariously through them. Like, I don't know if it brings back those memories of when they was the jock in high school or the cheerleader or whatever sport, you feel me? And they had all the bitches or all the hoes, all the niggas, you feel me? I think that's what it is. I think it's like they're reliving their childhood, their high school days when they had it all before they lost it all. I don't know. Shit is crazy how people love to sit there and watch people. I've never understood the love for sports like that and how powerful it can bring people together. You know what I mean? Like, everybody always wants to be an athlete. You know what I mean? All you doing is watching motherfuckers throw a ball around. They do that shit in the hood all day, every day. You feel me? I could go out there and throw a fucking ball around. That shit takes nothing. Anybody could train their body to do that. You got arms and legs, right? You could do that shit. But everybody can't get up and act or tell jokes. I don't know what the hype is, and they get paid so much to throw a fucking ball around. Let me tell you something. I went into the wrong. I could have went pro. I could have been a pro tennis player. Okay, I could have been right up there with Serena. Okay. But back in the day, I was too busy, you know, just trying to be cute all the time, and I didn't want to sweat. Pretty girls don't sweat, you know, that was the thing. So, yeah, now I've grown out of that shit. I don't want to look pretty all the time. Sometimes. But that shit is a lot of work. So, you know, I back in the day, though, it was just pretty. I have to be pretty. Pretty's everything. Which I'm still superficial, but, you know. Now I let y'all see me looking like this, a hot-ass mess. You know, back then, I'd be like, no, nobody can see me, bitch. Get that fucking shit out of my face. I'm in control of the angle, though, so it's all good right now. But I could have went pro for tennis. I really loved the tennis. And I still do. I still play. I get out there and I play hard. You feel me? My knees, I got the knees for it. My knees is all right. Kind of got them Meg the Style knees, all right, bitch? Pray, knock on wood, stays that way. Thanks to yoga. Anyway, these flat feet is making it hard, though. Okay. Reasons I hate football. I mean, I absolutely hate football. Okay, absolutely hate it. I always have. I've never liked football. Even way before that movie Will Smith did about concussion and the head injuries and shit. I hated it way before that, okay? Reason one, I heard through the grapevine that my no good ass, ugly ass, scandalous ass, guilty ass, sperm donor, so-called daddy, okay, lied to my mother when he got her pregnant with me and said, I'm about to go pro, football player pro. And so my child, me, isn't going to have to want for anything, ever. And here I am, 31, no mother, no father, no grandparents, no family, wanting for a whole lot of shit, okay? And no way to get it, bitch. No way to get it. I mean, you know, I'm trying to use my talent and, you know, my pussy if I have to get, you know, but it ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. Fuck. Reason number 2. I went to one of the most notorious high schools, Washington Prep in the hood. South Central was good. And I'll never forget, again, word of mouth got around that I was at the game that day. And everybody knew Washington football team sucked. Sucked ass so bad. They never won. It was ridiculous. Fuck. And they were playing, I think, Gardena High School. They basically broke this boy's collarbone. Like, it was the top player, I think, from that high school. And they fucking broke his collarbone. And I found out, well, I heard it was all a setup, like a plan. Because Washington, they knew their football team was trash. They knew they wasn't going to win. So they decided that they wanted to take out the best player from the other team. And so they set it up, made it look like it was, football is rough. Football is hella dangerous. That's why I hate that shit. Oh my God, I hate it. And they made it look like it was a legit, like, boom, like they just rushed him. And my nigga broke his collarbone. He fell wrong or whatever. Boy broke his collarbone, bitch. I didn't even know that boy, but I went home and cried to my grandpa and my granny. I said, oh my God, they could have killed him. Oh my God, he probably can't even, his neck, he can't hold his head up no more. That just did something to me. I didn't even have to know him. I was just devastated. I was devastated. I thought, if somebody could do that to you, they could. Let me tell you something. No son of mine would ever pick up a fucking football. He wouldn't even know what a fucking football is. You hear me? And if anybody would give him a football or give him any t-shirt with a football, sneakers, whatever, bitch, me and you gonna have a problem, okay? Because I'm burning all that shit, okay? Don't even let him see nothing with a football, bitch. He could play any other sport, all right? But not football. Football is not allowed, okay? And if his daddy got a problem with it, his daddy got a problem with me. Come see me, because he ain't playing no fucking football. That's why my brother doesn't fuck with sports. He fucks with the arts, like me. We don't do football in my house. Definitely not football. We didn't do sports really anyway, but definitely not football. No, there's no way in hell. I wish my son, somebody would try to put him on the football over my dead body. No son of mine will ever. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. The third reason, okay? I was dating a football player. My boyfriend he was in junior college. He was at Southwest. And this nigga was, a football player. And I was trying to get it in with my nigga. And this nigga said, no, the coach said, we can't have sex right now. Because it's practice or had something to do with a big game coming up, some bullshit. Your coach said, what? Nigga, who? When? What? Where? How? I said, oh no, you think you fucking slick. You fucking some other bitch and you don't want to fuck me because you fucking some other bitch. He was like, no. And I just go crazy. No, you're fucking cheating on me. And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. So I started asking around, you feel me, asking other bitches that fuck with football players. You feel me? And they're like, no, Bernick, he's telling you the truth. Like, it's like weird like that with athletes. Like, they can't have sex because something about it takes the aggression out of them because the coach needs them to be real aggressive and have a lot of pent up, I don't know, sperm. Makes no sense to me. Testosterone, whatever. They need a lot of pent up shit so that they can go out on the field and really just want to fucking tackle a motherfucker. But something about, I guess, if they didn't release it through ejaculation, they're not going to be as good on the field. See, that big problem. I could never marry a football player because of that. You trying to come into my bedroom and tell me about my sex life with my man because of a fucking football game? Because you want him to throw a football? You want him to smash some people? No, the only thing he's gonna be smashing is his pussy. Okay, you don't come between that. All right, there's no way. Fuck football. I can't. Oof. I don't know how these bitches do it. These man come telling you. I be like, nigga, what? Nigga, who? Fuck you, Judah. Take your ass to bed. Why you listening to my rants? Inglewood done came up a long way, honey. My grandparents would be shocked to see it, honey. They done put a whole goddamn lake in Inglewood for this football stadium. All for football, for the love of football. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Not a concert hall. They didn't invest that much money into the Forum. I guess because they said the Forum is just where performers go and sing their little songs, or comedians do their little... We're nothing but fucking football players. Oh my God. Any athlete, it's just like all hail Jesus is here. Inglewood, they put a whole ass lake, y'all. They put a whole ass lake. You go over there and honey, you forget you in the hood. It don't even seem like you in Inglewood. That seemed like you somewhere in San Diego, fucking Palm Springs. I don't know. So, definitely not in Inglewood. 5 fucking minutes away from South Central. But my mother and my grandparents, they love them some Inglewood, honey. My mother worked in Inglewood. My grandmother went to all her doctors in Inglewood. My mother actually gave birth to my brother in Inglewood. You know, he can say he's from Inglewood. He was born in Inglewood, Daniel Freeman Hospital on Prairie, by that Sizzler, kind of by the Forum. Yeah, I think they closed it. I think they closed it down. My mother was very fond. She'd go to the nail shops in Inglewood. She just loved Inglewood. I've never been too fond of it. I don't know. It's a damn shame my family didn't have her buried in Inglewood Cemetery. That would have been perfect. Would have been so much easier. Would have made so much more sense. Would have been so much easier since I'm the only one that goes and fucking sees her, okay? But now I gotta drive all the way to fucking East LA, okay? Is there anything else? Oh, Danny Trejo, y'all. He walked by. And you know, you would be surprised to know that his face really does look just as fucked up as it do in the movies in real life. It's like one of those wrinkled up dogs with just all the lines. I don't know what kind of drug he was on back in his day. That man can't be that old for his face to look that bad. And he ain't even white. I don't know what happened. That's why they be trying to say black and brown don't crack. But honey, let me tell you, it sure can fold. Might not crack, but it can fold and have a lot of rolls. Be careful. Need more than cocoa butter, honey. SPF and a whole lot of other shit.